What's good, YouTube? It is your boy Big Cool coming to you from Colossal Sports TV. And I am back with another video. Let's talk about it, man. The Ryan Garcia, Luke Campbell, WBC interim lightweight title fight just concluded. Going into this fight, I predicted Luke Campbell would stop Ryan Garcia. I thought his experience and being in the ring with Vasil Lomachenko, Jorge Linares, as well as his amateur experience, would be enough. But I was clearly wrong. I didn't make a prediction video about it. Should have, but I didn't. But, you know, he did drop Ryan Garcia in the second round with a big left hook that the youngin didn't see coming. But to his credit, he got off the canvas and handled his business. The fight ended 7-round knockout. He landed a beautiful left hook, you know, to the body of Campbell in the 7th round. He went to a knee, then he dropped down to another knee, and the referee counted him out. You know what I'm saying? I mean, but let's be real. Let's be real. This is no hate. And I know there's a lot of Ryan Garcia fans out there, and if y'all disagree, dislike the video, that's fine. But I'm giving you my unbiased opinion. I am not impressed with Ryan Garcia from a skill standpoint. I'm very impressed that at 21 years of age, you know, in his biggest fight to date, he was able to get off the canvas and not only just, you know, win, but he looked good in terms of who he was fighting. He turned up the pressure. He was letting his hands go. And we know he can punch. He can punch. He's a banger. But, you know, outside of him doing that, being a good puncher and having fast hands, he is flat-footed. He is upright. He has no head movement. He has no foot movement, no lower body movement. And I feel like he's a disaster waiting to happen. I believe like Oscar De La Hoya feels that way. That's why they're trying to hurry up and get him in the ring with Tank Davis. Tank is a totally different beast. Yes, he will be at a huge disadvantage height and length-wise, but Tank is physically strong and also possesses dynamite in his hands. You know what I'm saying? Luke Campbell does what he does. He did what he does for his career. He folds. You know, he will give a good account for himself, like he did against Lomachenko, like he did against Linares, but he folds. He's a mental midget, and, you know, I thought that he would rise to the occasion knowing that he had another shot at the title dangling right in his face. All he had to do was beat, you know, Ryan Garcia, and it wasn't like it was some incapable task. Like, it was just that much of a skill difference, because I believe he's the better fighter technically and fundamentally. You know, he's a southpaw. He good at countering, has a decent jab, has an excellent straight left hand, has a good right hook. You know what I'm saying? So solid footwork. But, you know, he succumbed to that body shot, and the body shot is hard to overcome. But he made it easy. You know what I'm saying? He stopped sitting down on his punches. He allowed himself to be pushed back to the ropes. And hell, at some parts of the fight, he was just willingly going back to the ropes. You know, and Garcia's like, you going to oblige me? I'm going to let my hands go. And that is exactly what he did. You know what I'm saying? And he was eating his ass up with those big, powerful shots that he was throwing. But Ryan Garcia has a long way to go. I think Devin Haney beats him. I think Teofimo Lopez beats him. I think Gervonta Tank Davis beats him. You know what I'm saying? He can punch. He can bang. He showed that he got heart. But, you know, I just don't feel like he has the well-rounded skill set and enough experience to compete with the other guys. Even though they don't have as much experience, much more experience over him, they have enough, and they have a better skill set. But he got the job done, and that's all that matters at the end of the day. He stopped Luke Campbell, a multi-time world title challenger, with a vicious left hook. It wasn't even vicious. It was a good left hook, perfectly placed to the body of Luke Campbell, who couldn't withstand it, couldn't recover and get back up and keep fighting. And, you know, Ryan Garcia, still undefeated. And now he's the mandatory for Devin the Dream Haney, although they aren't pushing for that fight. Haney is, but Oscar De La Hoya and Ryan Garcia is hell-bent on fighting Gervonta Tank Davis. That means that arch nemesis. Oscar De La Hoya and Floyd Mayweather are going to have to come together if all parties are serious and try to make this fight happen. But, hey, what a way to kick off 2021. Knockout for Ryan Garcia. Hopefully, he goes back to the drawing board and, continues to get better. Luke Campbell, 30 years of age, 31, 32, whatever you are, I think it's over in terms of him being in position for a world title. There's only so many chances you're going to get, even though it's fighters out there that have gotten multiple in the past. I mean, more than, 3. I just don't see how he fares against the rest of the guys at 135, and I don't see him going up to 140 having much success. So, maybe he's just a fringe contender now, gatekeeper. But like this video, drop those comments in the comment section down below. Let me know your thoughts on this fight. Were you impressed by Ryan Garcia? If so, tell me why. If you wasn't impressed by Ryan Garcia, also tell me why. Subscribe to the channel. Turn those notifications on so you get notified every time I upload content. And check out Colossal Boxing Talk page on Facebook. I'll link it in the link down below. Until next time, I am out. Peace.